Hi everyone, welcome to JavaTechie. If you are not living under the table, then you might notice that from past 4 to 5 months, ChatGPT is very popular in the world. And of course, it really increases the productivity and make job easier for everyone, irrespective of technical and non-technical aspect. Like ChatGPT, Google also recently launched its own AI bot called Google Bard, which was first activated on 2022 and it is still under development. But you can try out its experimental features. So in this tutorial, we'll try exploring Google Bard and its features. Okay, alright. So without any further delay, let's get started. So to start play with the Google Bard, first go to your browser, then simply type your Bard, then go to this particular link bard.google.com. This is the dashboard and it will ask you to sign in. This is completely free. What you just need to do, you just need to sign in with your email ID. Okay, let me go ahead and sign in. You can give any of your email ID. You can give your password. So once your sign in is successful, it will redirect you to this chatbot where you can ask the question. Okay, and if you observe here, let me zoom this for you. Bard is just an experimental feature for now. It means don't expect the accurate answer from the Bard. Still it is in the development. So you can still try using this Google Bard, but the answer may not be accurate. Okay. So to know that, first let's ask couple of technical and non-technical questions to the Bard. Then we'll understand whether these are the answer is accurate or not. Okay. But before that, if you want to know more about the Google Bard, what you can do, just simply ask him, hey Bard, can you tell me who are you? Then we got the result. I am Bard, a large language model, also known as a conversational AI or chatbot trained to be informative and comprehensive. I am trained on a massive amount of text data and I am able to communicate and generate human-like text in response to a wide range of prompts. Okay. So next, if you observe what Google Bard says, I am still under development, but I have learned to perform many kind of tasks including I'll try my best to follow your instructions and complete your request thoughtfully. I'll use my knowledge to answer your questions in a comprehensive and informative way, even if they are open-ended, challenging or strange. Okay, I'll generate different creative text format of text content like poems, code, scripts, musical pieces, emails, letter, etc. I will try my best to fulfill all your requirements. Okay, so this chatbot will give you the complete features to ask anything whatever comes to your mind. Even though it is in the development stage, still he is enough capable to answer your question. Okay, so let's give it a try. Let's try asking couple of questions and then we'll test whether this Google Bard is really giving the accurate answer or not. Okay, fine. Let's go with some technical question first, then we'll come to the non-technical question. So what I will ask to this Google Bard, let me ask something, a Java program. Okay, write a program to reverse a string in Java. So here we go, we got the result. This is what he did here. He take the string as input, then he just loop it from the end of the string character to the begin and just appending it. Okay, but he took the string builder here. If you want to copy this code and you want to run it in your ID, simply just copy the code. But if you want, or if you are looking for other option, just click on this view other drafts. You can see there are multiple solutions given by this Google Bard, right? Go to the second solution. What he did here, he took the string, not string builder. This is the approach is same, only the changes I found here. In the first approach he just used the string builder. Now he took the string to append the string from the backward character. Okay, now let's see what is there in this draft 3. Again, string builder. If you are not happy with this answer and if you still want to know more, then just regenerate your answer. Okay, you can ask this Google Bard to regenerate the answer for you. So we got the code here, right? So again, if it required, you can do the copy code. And if you don't understand the syntax, what this Google Bot suggests you, you can go the complete description line by line. Okay, each steps what it did also give the clear description. And apart from that, if you need, you can refer to the GitHub resource here by the Google Bot. Okay, also if you want, you can just do the Google it. If you are not happy with this answer, you can still have option to Google it. Okay, and also you can give the response whether you are satisfied with this or not. You can give that kind of response. Okay, fine. Now let me ask few more questions. Let's say binary search example. Okay, I'm not specifying any language. Let's see which language he will give as a result. So it gives the result on Python. Can you see here? But because we have not specified any language, right? So it gave on the Python. Let's see what all other option is there in draft. Python. Okay, I mean the default language is giving on Python, but still if you want to know the specific language code, just copy this and you can ask your language. Okay, example in Java or .NET, whatever you need, just enter it. So it gives the result in Java, right? Binary search, it took the array and target, and each steps also clearly described here. This code first defines a binary search as a method, then each line. Okay, but if you are not happy again, you can still keep asking to this Google Bot, hey, could you please regenerate for me? He will just give you the another answer. So this is the answer, right? So if you want, also Google suggests you what other filter you can add for this particular question, or what all text you can search for the question what you are looking for. Okay, so let's say binary search example in Java. What is an example of use of binary search? Let me open it. You'll find n number of resources. Okay, that it will redirect immediately to the Google search engine. That's fine. Let's ask few more questions. So till now we are just asking plain core Java question, right? Now let's go one step ahead to ask some microservices question. So what you can do, first let's ask this Google Bot to give you the couple of interview question. Then from that we can ask anything to this Google Bot. Let's see. So I'll just ask him, hey, can you give me microservice questions for experienced developers? So we got the result. What are the benefit and drawback of microservice architecture? What are the main components of microservices? What are the different ways to communicate between microservices? How do we manage and deploy microservices? What are the challenges of microservice architecture? I mean, lot of question you will get here. Okay, what kind of microservice architecture have you worked with? Okay, so it comes to your project specific. What challenges have you faced when developing and deploying microservice based application? So this is specific to your project. Since I have mentioned that I need the question for experienced developer. Now if you don't know any of the answer of this question, simply let's say I don't know this, how do we manage and deploy microservice? Just copy this question. Let's ask this Google Bot to help you out. Okay, so let me ask him. So we got the result. Managing and deploying microservice can be complex task, but there are numbers of tools and framework that can help. Here are some of the key consideration when managing and deploying microservices. So Eureka microservice discovery, service registry, load balancing, circuit breaker, health check, deployment automation. What is the way to automate the deployment? Let's see, there are number of different deployment automation tool available such as Jenkins, Spinnaker, AgroCD, and here are some of the most popular tool and framework for managing and deploying microservices. See how smart he is. He is giving each and every steps because you don't know whether you are going with the containerization or not. So that is the reason he is also giving the alternative. You can go with the Docker, Kubernetes, Istio, Cloud Console, Eureka. Okay, the best way to manage and deploy microservice will depends on the specific need of your application. However, the tools and framework listed above can provide a good straight points. Okay, these are the option he suggested, but you don't know how you design your project, right? So based on this, you need to decide what component you need to use for your deployment. Use a consistent naming convention. Yeah, these are some good tips from the Google Bird. Okay, so what you can do, let's say I ask this one question, right? Similarly, you can pick any of the question and you can keep asking to this Google Bird, and at the end, if you want to consolidate all the results and you want to make the document, very simple step. So just share these to the export to the docs or draft in the Gmail. Okay, so it is creating the document now. It may take few seconds. Yeah, it generated. Now let's open this docs. So this is the result. This is how you can also document all your question. Fine. Now also, if you want to share a public link to your friend, just share this, whether you want to include the entire chat or the specific prompt and response, just choose that and create a public link. So you got the public link. Now it is up to you from which social media platform you want to share with your friend. Okay, so let me open this link. We'll verify how it looks. Okay, so only the last conversation, I mean the last question what we asked to the Google Bard, that is only captured as part of this public link. So it is up to you whether you want to share all the conversation or specific information to your friend or community. Okay, now let's go to the Bard and let's ask few more questions. So we are good with the Java specific, right? Now let's assume I am a DevOps engineer. I want to do some integration with Jenkins and SonarQube, okay? But I don't know the steps. Then how can I do that? Is Google Bird really helps us on that or not? Let's verify it, okay? Being a DevOps engineer, let me ask something like how to integrate. Great, we got the result. Integrating SonarQube with Jenkins can help you to automatically scan your code for quality issue and to track the progress of your code quality over time. Here are the steps how you can do that. Install the SonarQube scanner plugin for Jenkins, configure the SonarQube, then each steps how you can do and how you can navigate your steps is mentioned clearly here, right? Configure the SonarQube scanner plugin, create a Jenkins job that scan your code, and these are the pipeline, I mean Jenkins pipeline you can define in your Jenkins console. Configure the Jenkins job to send the scan result to SonarQube. Okay, so you can follow these steps. I mean whoever the DevOps engineer, they could easily identify, okay, these are the steps I need to follow to complete this integration, right? So really I find this is helpful. I mean it's giving the accurate result so far what we have tried. Now let's ask few more question. Okay, so again I'm a DevOps engineer, so let's say I will ask specific to the AWS SNS example using Spring Boot. Okay, so simple notification service of AWS using Spring Boot. Let's see. Great, we got the result. Okay, this is the Spring Boot application, and also it given the steps. Include these are the dependency. Then what you need to do? Okay, create this sender and configure your this topic ARN messages. Where is the option to configure the secret? Let me verify that. Okay, so yeah, this is what they have added here. Okay, this might be the new code, but it's fine. At least you are giving the steps. You can follow this, and also there are so many resources is being shared by this Google Bird. You can click on any GitHub URL and you can try it. Okay, also it is giving the medium resource for your reference. Again, if you want to export it or share it to your friend, you can do that quickly from this Google Word itself. So we are so good in this particular technical test with the Google Bard, right? So whatever the question we have asked to the Google Bard, we got the exact result or accurate result, right? So I will rate 5 out of 5 to this Google Bard in the technical aspect. Now let's ask couple of non-technical questions to this Google Bard to test whether we are getting the accurate result or not. Let me ask something like father of nation. So we got the result. Great. The first suggestion given by Google Bird is Mahatma Gandhi. Okay, is considered the father of nation in India. So Google Bird is smart enough to identify from which location I am trying to ask the question. Okay, that is the reason he found that I am from India, so he give me the first suggestion as Mahatma Gandhi. If someone will try from different country, his father of nation will be suggest first by the Google Bird. Okay, so there are so many options. I mean from different country. If you scroll down, also it will give you the Wikipedia link to find out list of father of the nation from different country. Okay, so I believe this is the smart features given by this Google Bird. Okay, so this is really out of the box, I can say. Now let me ask few more question. Let's say I will ask something like, who is the first prime minister? I didn't specify any country. Let's see what is the result we are getting. So we got the result. The first Prime Minister of India was Jawaharlal Nehru. He was, I mean, entire history of him. So see here again he identified that the person who is trying he is from India. Okay, this is the smart feature I believe. So it took the location or maybe from the IP he identified the location and figure out what user want to search. Okay, so this is how the non-technical we asked to the Google Bard. Now let me ask few more questions to the Google Bard specific to some fun kind of thing, okay, movie kind of thing. Let me ask something like next upcoming movie of, let's say, Tom Cruise. So we got this result, Mission Impossible Part 1, which is already released. But what do we ask him? Upcoming movie, not the released one. Okay, I believe it was released on July 12, but why I don't know why it specifies July 14. Maybe I might be wrong, but yeah, we asked him to give us the upcoming movie, not the past one or not the one which is already released. So I believe here I didn't get the accurate answer, and he's giving the movie name on 2018, 15. I mean, again, we didn't get the accurate here, but that is fine, right? I mean, not a single bot can be perfect. We can get some inaccurate result from each and every bot. So we can't trust them blindly, but at least whatever the things will be helpful to us, we can take the advantages of that from this bot, right? Now, these are the pretty clear that this is how Google Bot will really helps us in both technical and non-technical aspect. Now, one question comes to my mind, right? So we have the ChatGPT and we have the Google Bot. They both are giving the bot feature to ask anything to them. Okay, then which one is the best, which one is the worst? We are not the correct person to decide that. Let's ask it to the Google Bard and we'll see what is the result he is giving to us. So I will ask the Google Bard, hey Google Bard, are you better than ChatGPT? So let's check the result. ChatGPT and I are both large language models, also known as conversational AI or chatbot, trained to be informative and comprehensive. We are trained on massive amount of text data and are able to communicate and generate human-like text in response to a wide range of prompts and questions. Some of the things that ChatGPT and I can do includes, I mean, what are the common between these two? Also listed here. Generate different creative text format like poem, quotes, scripts, musical pieces, emails, letters. Answer your question in an informative way, even they are open-ended, challenging or strange. Follow your instructions and complete your request thoughtfully. However, there are also some key difference between ChatGPT and I. See here, now the difference between ChatGPT and Google Bard. ChatGPT was trained on a dataset of text and code, while I was trained on dataset of text and code as well as the Google search results. Okay, since Google has its own search engine, so he can simply get help from that. Okay, this means that I have access to a wider range of information and I am able to generate more comprehensive and informative responses. Okay, so this Google Bard also integrated with the Google search engine, but ChatGPT is just an AI tool. Okay. Additionally, ChatGPT is a generative pre-trained transformer model, while I am factual language model. This means that ChatGPT is better at generating creative text formats, while I am better at providing factual information. Okay. See, this is what the difference. Ultimately, whether ChatGPT or I are better depends on your specific needs. If you need a model that can generate creative text format, ChatGPT may be better choice for you. If you need a model that can provide factual information, I may be a better choice. Okay, so there are few difference you can find. See here, if you observe in the entire text or in the entire response, they both are doing in the different way. Okay, so it is up to you which one you need to choose, whether ChatGPT or Googlebot as per your requirement. Okay, both are the best AI bot for their own way. It's up to us, based on our needed, we need to choose which one to go for. Fine. So here is the table that summarizes the key difference between ChatGPT and me. You can keep asking to the Googlebot or ChatGPT or any search engine to know more about the difference between ChatGPT and Googlebot, and you can choose as per your requirement. So this is what about the Googlebot what I have explored so far. You can keep playing with this Googlebot to know more and more features of it. So you just need to sign in and play with it. Just do let me know in a comment section if you have any doubts. That's all about this particular video, guys. Thanks for watching this video. Meet you soon with a new concept.